Over my 2.5 years of being an activist, I have seen substantial changes in the animal rights movement. The world is changing and we are seeing a significant increase in the number of vegans and animal rights activists each day, which is taking us a step closer towards achieving animal liberation. I truly believe that a majority of this change is because of civil disobedience. Throughout my 3 years of being vegan, there's been a huge increase in the demand for vegan products worldwide, and I've seen products like vegan meats, ice creams, and chocolates created that I would have never imagined to exist just a couple of years ago. It is truly incredible to see veganism becoming mainstream, and this has only occurred because of passionate animal rights activists like ourselves. Here in Perth, I have seen substantial positive changes in the number of people going vegan and have witnessed the public's responses become more positive towards animal activists during our protests. Not that long ago, I recall many people retaliating with aggression and abuse towards us. However, today I notice more people saying good work during our actions. This just shows that these actions are putting animal rights into public dialogue, and I'm sure many of you across the globe can relate to this. For such a small group of people in such a small time frame, we have made an absolutely incredible impact upon this planet, and we should be so proud of ourselves. We still have a long way to go, and we need more vegans to become activists if we wish to achieve justice for the animals sooner. Through my personal experiences doing activism, a few of my actions have received national and international media attention, which has allowed animal rights to be reached to a mass audience. This has resulted in many people reaching out to me, telling me that they're going vegan and thanking me for exposing them to the truth. Last Christmas Eve, I went into local supermarkets dressed as a slaughterhouse worker and blasted the screams of animals inside slaughterhouses. This action resulted in hundreds of hateful and abusive messages from people, as well as many messages from people thanking me for exposing them to the truth. It may be hard to believe, but these negative responses is only a sign that positive change is happening. Social change is not comfortable, and when exposed to the violence that one is participating in, they can often act with aggression and may initially have an opposition to vegans. The important thing is they have now received an animal rights message, and that will increase the likelihood of them going vegan in the future. I recently had a conversation with Joey Carvstrong in regards to this topic, and he said to me, "The brighter you shine, the more people who will try and dim your light." I really love this quote because it is so true. The hateful and abusive messages that I receive daily only fuel my fire to fight even harder for the animals. I have received endless messages that have really touched my heart, and I'll read one out now which was sent to me after I did that supermarket action. "You changed my life, Tash. I love you so much. You really gave a strong impact, and now me and my son's life can change the way we eat and drink. I love you for showing your devotion and love for the animals. I hope people can take this seriously. I can't believe what humans do to poor animals. People are so blindsided, and I was blindsided too, and now I know the truth. Earlier this year, I ran onto a field during an Australian football match and held a sign saying "Right to Rescue." The purpose of this action was to bring light to the absurdity of prosecuting innocent people who are exposing animal cruelty and rescuing animals from places of violence, whilst those who work in these industries remain protected by the system. Once I was let out of custody after this action, it happened to be just after the game had finished, so the crowd was now exiting the stadium. I had many people approach me to congratulate me, shake my hand, or were just genuinely curious as to what Right to Rescue was. This was a surprising experience, as I was expecting people to be abusive and aggressive towards me. Again, this just shows that times are changing. Social media is a powerful platform to create social change, However, like many of you, you probably feel as if you're preaching to the converted when you post animal rights content online. I have recently begun using the latest social media craze, TikTok, to advocate for animal rights. Unlike Facebook and Instagram, your content gets pushed out to people that do not follow you, so that is a mass amount of non-vegans. I've been overwhelmed with the impact of this platform, and my animal rights content has received over 1 million views in the past week and over 3 million views in the past month. A majority of this audience are children and teenagers, which makes this platform even more important to create change in our future generations. I receive messages daily from kids and teenagers saying, "Thank you for inspiring me, I'm now going vegan." I'll read some messages that stood out to me. I watched the Dominion video on your TikTok, and after watching it, I have decided to become vegan. I spread the news to my neighbourhood, and we've all decided to become vegans. Your videos are truly inspiring. Keep it up. Hey Tash, I love you so much. You have changed my life. My mum has let me go vegan. I'll never forget you. You're my idol. The animal rights movement is growing exponentially and people are waking up en masse worldwide. A majority of nations have access to freedom of information online, so we now have our own media, which is allowing the movement to grow rapidly. I hope this speech has inspired you to get more involved in direct action, or more involved if you are already, since civil disobedience is the only thing that has ever created social change. Thank you.